It was supposed to be a quiet night. The highway stretched endlessly into darkness, with no streetlights and no traffic, just the cold wind brushing against the empty road. Daniel Mercer drove alone, his headlights cutting through the black silence. Daniel wasn't an ordinary man. Years ago, he had served in special operations, surviving missions that most people would never dare imagine. But one mission went horribly wrong, an explosion that took innocent lives and left him drowning in guilt. That night, he wasn't running from enemies. He was running from his past. Full movie link in description. As he continued driving through the isolated highway, he noticed two vehicles blocking the road ahead. Their headlights flickered strangely, illuminating figures moving in the shadows. Daniel slowed down carefully, sensing something wasn't right. Then, suddenly, a gunshot shattered the silence. His heart pounded as he saw armed men dragging someone out of a car. Within seconds, it was over, and then one of them slowly turned and locked eyes with him. Full movie link in description. The SUVs roared to life. Before Daniel could react, another vehicle blocked him from behind. He was trapped. Armed men surrounded his car and forced him out onto the road. Their leader stepped forward calmly, a cold smile on his face. Instead of killing him, the leader made a chilling offer. 1 mile, he said, pointing toward a distant bridge under the moonlight. If you make it there alive, you're free. Full movie link in description. They took Daniel's phone, wallet, and keys. Hidden cameras flickered on around the highway. This wasn't random, this was organized. A voice echoed from speakers hidden in the trees, announcing the beginning of the game. Somewhere, people were watching. Gunfire exploded behind him. Daniel ran. Full movie link in description. The first trap came quickly. A thin wire stretched across the road at neck height. Daniel barely ducked in time. His military instincts kicked in. Control breathing. Observe surroundings. Adopt fast. Halfway through the mile, 3 hunters moved through the forest, tracking him like prey. Full movie link in description. Daniel hid behind a broken guardrail and waited patiently. When one hunter passed too close, Daniel struck with precision, disarming him and taking his weapon. Now the game had changed. The hunters were no longer smiling. Flashbacks hit him as he ran. The explosion, the screams, the guilt he carried for years. Full movie link in description. 3/4 of the way in, the leader appeared again, clapping slowly as if enjoying a performance. You were chosen, the leader revealed. A broken soldier fighting for redemption. The audience loves that. Daniel felt anger rising, but he stayed focused. The bridge was only a few hundred meters away. Full movie link in description. Suddenly, explosions erupted behind him as the remaining hunters charged for the final attack. Instead of running away, Daniel ran toward them, using darkness and smoke to turn their traps against them. One by one, the hunters fell. Full movie link in description. On the bridge, under the cold moonlight, Daniel and the leader faced each other for the final time. A brutal fight broke out. Punches, gunshots, metal scraping against concrete. The cameras hovered above, streaming every second. The leader laughed, even while injured. There will always be another game, he said. Full movie link in description. Daniel disarmed him and smashed the nearby cameras, ending the broadcast permanently. Police sirens echoed in the distance as authorities finally traced the illegal stream. Daniel stood alone on the bridge, breathing heavily. He had survived the mile. Full movie link in description. For the first time in years, he didn't feel like he was running anymore. 1 mile had changed everything, proving that sometimes the shortest distance can be the longest journey. Full movie link in description.